this is Mateo, and I almost started recording this episode without even opening Audacity, and that would have sucked horribly. And no, I did not mean to go to stats. Let me switch him up front. Thank you. We shall shout everything in this episode, but I moved Doug Trio up front, even though he's overleveled, because we have Bikers over here, and they have Poison-type Pokemon, so that's that. We have a lot of trainers to go through. In fact, this part is pretty much going to be all trainers. However, we are going to catch some Pokemon at least, so there's that at least. Bleh. We're already a minute. We're not even a minute in, and I'm already slightly dying. Kind of late this episode, yes. I just didn't record it earlier. For what? I don't even know why not. I just didn't. But here I am now. I do have to kind of get used to the later uploads again, because in less than 2 weeks we're starting school again. So have to prepare for that. I'm going to be close to finishing this project by the time school starts. And then it'll take like 1 week more. And then after that, I'm probably going to take like a week break as I set everything up for the next Let's Play, which will be off an actual console with the capture card. I've been doing some fiddling around with that. I'll probably put another test video up soonish. It'll probably be my 200th video, which is coming up close. So hooray for that. Pikachu's about to die. But not before you get some experience. And Flareon can take over. So yeah, I'm going to work on that, and because it'll take longer to save the videos and stuff, it is quite possible that the upload won't actually happen until like 9 o'clock. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I could either just record the part and then upload it the next day, or I could upload it the next morning, like once I wake up and go to take my shower and get ready for school and stuff. I could set the video to upload while I'm doing all of that. But then it would be in the morning, and then it would be pushed down by other people in the subscription box, and I don't know, I just need to figure out something as to where it would easily get to most of you. And I realize that there are some people in Germany and other countries watching this as well. So I have to kind of figure it out to them, although that would be even more difficult because that would require me to wake up later and later. And I'm sorry, but I'd rather not do that, because I had to wake up at like 7 today after waking up at like 10 o'clock for the past 2 months, and it was awful. So that's not going to happen. But you know, at least I'm making an effort. You know, actually, I probably might just record the video in the afternoon. Then while it's saving and everything, I can do my homework and whatnot. Then when I get home, as soon as I get home, I'll upload it. Go eat dinner and stuff. It should be done uploading by the time that I'm done. I could go add in the annotation and either record the next video, and then record my next video, and then while it's buffering and editing and everything, I could do my homework and just have a cycle like that. I might do that, or if possible, yeah, probably. I think I just figured out what I'm going to do, so the uploads might not be as sporadic as I was thinking that they would be, as I kind of try to figure out a schedule that would work with the whole school thing. So yeah, never mind with that. So hooray! I'm smart, I can figure things out, I'm a problem solver. No promises though, there might be like a day where I miss an upload just because so much schoolwork, and that's always the thing. It's not just going to be the beginning, that could be at any time. I just have too much schoolwork to record an episode or whatever. Rarely happens, but it's still a possibility, and I'm just getting this all out of the way now, although more than likely I'm going to have to repeat it at some time. Whatever, at least I have the basic idea of everything to do, and I don't even really have anything to talk about. It's just a whole bunch of Pokemon battles. Another bird trainer. Finally, I said something about the game. Now then, on to regular, not the game stuff. I have the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games planned, and 1, 2, 3 of them are on a console, so I'm going to be using a Dazzle for that. If you hear a paper, that's because I have it written down on the little list here. And then I have a basic estimate of how long each project will take me. And I'm estimating that I have the next 170 to 230 days planned, video-wise, provided I upload every day. And that's just estimates. It's not an actual, like, I know exactly how long it's going to take. I don't have these recorded in advance. Most of these things are going to be live. In fact, only 2 of them are going to be post-commentary. I'm going to try to do more live commentary stuff because that's a ton of fun. You can react to the game and stuff. Although RPGs and Game Boy Advance games are probably going to stay. Well, no, because Final Fantasy 13 I want to do eventually, and that's going to be live. Final Fantasy 7 and 8 might be live, I'm not sure about that yet. 9, I haven't played it yet, but I'm most likely going to do that, and that'll probably be live. But the Game Boy Advance stuff and Game Boy Advance RPGs are definitely going to be post, just because of how I have to record it, and if I go on for too long, then the video will corrupt and I won't have any video for it. And I don't feel like stopping my commentary halfway through either, in order to just set it up and just be like, okay, middle of the video, bye, hello again, welcome back, even though we're in the middle of the video and stuff's happening. But yeah, that's basically how that's going to work. Game Boy Advance games and most RPGs, which are mostly going to be from the Game Boy Advance. Now that I think about it, I mean, all the Final Fantasy remakes, 1 and 2, the Dawn of Souls version, 5 and 6 all have Game Boy Advance remakes, which are most likely going to be the versions that I'm going to do. Excuse me. The versions that I'm going to do. The only problem is 3, the actual 3, not regular 6. I have to figure that one out. There's the NES version and the DS version. I own the NES. I do not own the NES version. I own the DS version. However, if I were to attempt to record that, that would lag horribly. And the NES version I don't know all too well, and it's a lot harder because it's NES. Oh man, this is like an update episode. We've gone 8 minutes, and I'm just talking about stuff. A whole bunch of other games. And God, my neck is itchy. I just recently got a haircut for the whole going back to school thing, and I have the little hair particles that are like a centimeter, a millimeter long, and they're just stabbing into my neck as they fall off. And oh my God, it is not fun. Whatever. I will survive. Ow, and I cracked my neck. No, okay, that's enough of that. I've finally started recording more of Pokemon Yellow. Luckily, I have a whole bunch of videos in advance. Like, I have the next 2 weeks in advance. However, I am nearing the end, and because you need to, like, replay through practically all of Red and Blue again, I'm not really enjoying it all too much, because, I mean, I have to go through Rock Tunnel 3 times, I have to go through Self-Co 3 times, I have to go through the Safari Zone 3 times, and for Pokemon Blue, I'm only playing through the entire game to get one Pokemon, Magmar, which is found in Pokemon Mansion. So it is not fun whatsoever. But as soon as I catch that Magmar, there will most likely be nothing stopping me as I catch the other 10 or so that I have left and finish it up. So, hooray for that. Now then, what else? Um. I forget what I've talked about before and what I haven't. This is the pointless episode. Yay. Luckily, we only have like 5 to 7 minutes left. More bird trainers. Now then, what have I been up to? I am very nearly done with my homework. I have like 2 chapters left in the book, although one of them is incredibly long, so unless the other one is incredibly short, I will just read that one and then I'll be finished tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm done with homework today until we get textbooks in like 4 days, in which case I have to write the notes for Chapter 1 in AP US History. But that won't be that bad. I've already gone through the bulk of it, all the difficulties of it. Well, all the annoying stuff of it, really. So I have that done. And at this point, I'd say we're like 2/3 of the way back to Lavender. And please note that took these 10 minutes and like the last 5 minutes of the last video, or 7 or so. So it's taken 18 minutes or so to get to this point, and we're only 2/3 of the way there, meaning that it'll take around 30 minutes for us to get all the way to Lavender. And that's with sped up battles, thank you very much. So, yeah. Oh, a while back, with the 2 bike riders on each side, and then the cut bush, and then the other cut tree thing, there's a patch of grass there, and if you went there, you could find a Venomat. I kind of missed that, and I'm going to pick it up later. But pointing it out now. Again, I mixed up my routes. I don't really know as much of this part of the game as I do the other parts, because I don't make it this far. I normally stop at Rock Tunnel. Yay, Rock Tunnel. That's actually where I'm saved in my version of Fire Red that I'm playing through to catch as many Pokemon as I can get, so that I can transfer them over to Diamond, so that I can trade them over into White, so I can get more of the Pokedex stuff, because I can. I'm just going to get as many as I can, which will be around... How many are there? 649? I'd say I'd probably be able to get like around 600 of them by playing through all the games, and... Well, no, Johto's kind of iffy. Probably get around 575-ish? 550? Maybe? No, well, that's Johto, though. This is this. Now then. Why do I always seem to pay attention to the video when we're at a bird trainer? Why the bird? Because the bird is the word. And Doduo. I still think Doduo is cool, and it's the most original bird out of this group. All the others are just kind of basic birds. Doduo and Dodrio are freaking 2-head, 3-head ostrich thingies with a long neck. Man, they're cool. And then there's Farfetch, which is incredibly weird. It's like the more duck version of Psyduck. Mainly because it actually has feathers. Another bird trainer! This makes me wonder if, like all the trainers that I'm not paying attention to are not bird trainers. Or no, they're probably all bird trainers. But you see what I mean when I say that there are a ton of bird trainers at this point of the game. For whatever reason, the game suddenly becomes infatuated with the idea of basic birds. I mean, Pidgey over here still hasn't evolved, probably still hasn't learned a flying type move. Spearow has, though, but it's still going to lose to Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure about halfway through here, I actually ran out of PP for Thunderbolt, because I just used it so many times against these freaking birds. And I ended up using both a PP up, which will raise Thunderbolt's PP by 3, and any move by a certain amount so you can use it more times. And an Ether to heal that. My god, I have hair on my calculator from my haircut. It is just everywhere. It is annoying, and it's back on my neck, and it hurts, and another bird trainer, and man, this is the complaining episode. The pointless The pointless complaining update episode. Yay for that. Well, we're almost done. Honestly, I didn't think I would be able to talk through all of this. And I'm sorry, but honestly, I think this is the best that I can come up with for this part of the game. And I just had to, I didn't have to go through this route, but I just wanted to show all the trainers and show the very few Pokemon that we can catch here. Like Farfetch'd and Venonat. And that's pretty much it. Although later on we have to... See, there we go, healing the PP. Yes, haha, he said PP. And also... Excuse me. What does this say? Look to the left of that path. I already did, so there we go. What else? There was something I was going to say, but then I coughed and oh, you're blocking the path. Why would you? Why are they shouting? Why are my brother and sister are shouting, and it's incredibly annoying. God. I think they're far away enough, although they are incredibly loud. So it's cutting my concentration because I'm totally concentrating on stuff right now. Well, I kind of am. But what was I talking about? Yeah, this is probably the best I'm going to be able to get for this video. I honestly didn't think that I would be able to talk through the entire thing, but I am, and I'm happy with that. So we're just going to go with this. So finally, something that wasn't a bird trainer, although they still had birds. My God, and kick you because you're blocking my way. Now let's go. This is kind of like a maze, although not. It's pretty easy. God, Screeching, why? God, why? Well then. Not the best matchup, although we kind of have 11 levels. I think we started this episode with Dugtrio at level 38, and now it's 41, so... yeah, that just goes to show you. But that's pretty much it for this part. Again, I said, pointless complaining update episode. See you next time.